Hello students, in previous lecture we studied what are the roots of quadratic equation and what is the solution of the quadratic equation. Now today we will see how to find the solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. Last year, that is in 9th standard, you have already studied how to find the factors of quadratic trinomial. We have to split the middle term to find the linear factors of the quadratic trinomial. That method we have to follow to solve the quadratic equation. So, solution of a quadratic equation by factorization. Before we start to solve the examples, remember the following table. That is very important. Now see what is given in this table. The rules of product and rules of addition, that is the sum. Now first one. If the product is plus, when we are getting the product plus? When both the numbers having the positive sign. For example, 5 and 2. Both the numbers are positive. So we are make the addition. 5 plus 2, answer is what? 7. So 5 and 2 are positive numbers. So we are getting positive. That is the addition. That is the sum is also positive. And if we multiply these two positive numbers, we are getting the answer 5 multiplied by 2. Both numbers are positive, then product is also positive. Remember this. Sum is also plus and product is also plus. When both the numbers are positive, then product as well as sum, we are getting both positive. Second rule is given here. This is second one. Product is plus and sum is minus. When we are getting this, when we are getting the product plus, when both the numbers having negative sign. For example, minus 5 and minus 2. If minus 5 and minus 2 multiplied, then what we are getting? So minus multiplied by minus, we are getting the answer plus. That is the product is plus 10. Minus 5 multiplied by minus 2. 5 2s are 10. And minus minus plus. If we are doing the multiplication. But minus 5 plus of minus 2. So plus of minus means minus. So that we write at the last here. Minus 5 minus 2. So we are making addition. So what we are getting here, check. Minus 5 minus 2 and addition is minus 7. All are getting? Next. So product is plus and sum is minus. When we are getting like this, both the numbers having negative sign. Now third rule is, check here, this is the third one. Product is minus and sum is plus. When we are getting product minus, out of the two numbers, any one number having a negative sign, then we are getting the product minus. Remember. So for example, 5 multiplied by minus 2. So 5 is a positive number and minus 2 is negative number. So 5 2s are 10. What we are getting here, check. Minus 10 is the product. Minus 10 is the multiplication of these two numbers. And 5 plus of minus 2 means what? 5 minus 2. So we are getting the answer plus 3. So we are getting the product minus. When we are getting product minus, out of the two numbers, any one number is having minus sign. But if we require the sum positive, addition positive, then bigger number is positive sign and smaller number is having negative sign. These rules are very important. Keep in your mind. And fourth rule is, check here. If product is minus and sum is also minus. So when we are getting the product minus, Out of the two numbers, any one number having minus sign. So out of 5 and 2, we are taking the minus sign for the bigger number. So minus 5 multiplied by plus 2, we are getting the answer minus 10. 5 to the 10. And plus minus multiplication is what? Minus. But what is in addition? If we are making the sum of these two numbers, minus 5 plus 2. So bigger number is having minus sign. Bigger number is having minus sign. So our answer is minus when we are making the addition. So minus 5 plus 2. 5 minus 2 is not there. Minus 5 plus 2. So write the minus sign, because minus sign is for, negative sign is for bigger number. So that minus sign write as it is in the answer. And what is the difference between 5 and 2? That is the 3. So we are getting the answer minus 3. In this way, these are the basic rules required to solve this today's exercise. Today's practice set 2.2. Clear? Now, very important, one more point is given here. This one. If a product of two numbers is 0, then at least one of them is 0. Out of the two numbers, any one number is 0, then our product is 0. For example, 5 multiplied by 0, we are getting the answer 0. 5 and 0, these are the two numbers, and one number is 0. So, and if we are doing the multiplication, that is the product, we are getting the answer 0. So, let's we solve some examples from practice set 2.2. First example, check here. First example, solve the following quadratic equations by factorization. First example is given here. What is the first example? X square minus 15x plus 54 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation, and present here three terms, so it is also called as a trinomial. So as per the rules, we will find out the factors. For finding the factors, our basic rule is do the multiplication of first term, that is the x square, and the last term, that is the third term, 54. So x square multiplied by 54, what we are getting? 54x square. This is the product required to solve this quadratic equation. And middle term is given here, that is minus 15, that is the sum. So our product is plus and sum is minus. Product is plus and sum is minus. Product, when we are getting product plus, if both the numbers are positive or both the numbers are negative. If both the numbers are negative, so product is plus, but negative and negative number, if we are making addition, so we are getting answer minus in case of sum. Clear? That is a rule number 2. That is given in that table. You check that. So, we are making the factors in this way. Always start from 1. This is a very simple method. 1 multiplied by which number? So, we are getting 54. So, always 54. Clear? 1 multiplied by 54. Then product is 54. As per the rule, both the numbers having negative sign. Clear? So minus 1 minus 54 minus 55. So this is not the factor. What we required? Sum minus 15. Now 2. So 54 divided by 2 means we are getting 27. So minus 2 minus 27, we are getting minus 29. No, these are also not factors, because we are making the addition or sum is minus 15. Next 3. So try to divide 54 divided by 3. Division is occur, so we are getting the answer 18. So 18 3s are 54. So minus 3 minus 18 minus 21. No, This is also not factor. Then 4, 54 is not divisible by 4. 54 is not divisible by 5. So leave that numbers. Take the number 6. 54 divided by 6, we are getting the answer 9. 6 9s are 54. Now check here. So minus 6 and minus 9. So minus in case of addition. So minus 6 minus 9, answer is minus 15. And so we are getting the factors here, minus 6x minus 9x, that is equal to minus 15x. And minus 6 multiplied by minus 9x. So we are getting the product what? Plus 54x. So middle term we are splitting in this way. Minus 6x minus 9x. So in next step we are getting the 4 terms. X square, check in this step. X square, middle term, we are splitting as per our factorization, minus 6x minus 9x, and this last third term 54 remains as it is here, equal to 0. So after factorization, we are getting the 4 terms. So we are making the group of 2 terms, two terms, that is called as a binomial. And we are trying to find out the common factor. So in case of the first pair, your first binomial, x square, what do you mean by x square? So we are splitting x multiplied by x in the next step. This is also one simple step here. X square means x multiplied by x minus 6x, keep it as it is, minus second pair or group of the 2 terms, minus 9x, and 54 is a split into 9 6 are 54. Clear all of you? Next. So we are taking the common now. In first 2 terms, x is a common. Check there. So x is common. What is remaining in bracket? So x and minus 6 is remain. Check there. Next 2 terms, what is common? That we are underlined by pencil. Minus 9 and here minus 9. So minus 9 is a common. What is the remaining bracket? So here x is a remain. Then minus sign is also taking common. So plus sign changes to minus, because minus sign we are taking as a common before the bracket, outside the bracket. And that's why that plus sign changes to minus, and this 6 is remain here. Clear all of you? So we are getting the factors in the next step, that is x in bracket, check in this, x in bracket x minus 6 minus 9 in bracket x minus 6. So x minus 6 is a common factor again, that we write as a one time into what is remain now? X minus 9. That is our second factor equal to 0. So on previous page, we are knowing that point, if product of the 2 numbers is 0, then at least one of them is 0. So we are getting here 2 bracket means 2 factor. So any one factor is 0. That's why we are writing in the next step, first bracket equal to 0, that is x minus 6 equal to 0, or second bracket, that is x minus 9 equal to 0. Any one factor is equal to 0. Why? Because both the bracket multiply to each other and is equal to 0. As per the rule, we are comparing with 0. So minus 6, therefore minus 6 taking on the right hand side, then 0 plus 6 means 6. So our first factor we are getting x equal to 6, or minus 9 taking on the right hand side, so 0 plus 9. 0 plus 9 means 9. So x is equal to what? 9. Therefore at the last we are writing the final answer. 6 and 9 are the roots of given quadratic equation. So highlight your final answer. All are getting, all of you understood? So we solve few more examples. Now see the example number 4. We are solving variety of questions in this practice set 2.2. Now equation number 4. What is given here? 5m square is equal to 22m plus 15. So this given quadratic equation is not in a standard form. So first of all, we convert, we try to write in standard form. So answer. First of all, in first step, try to write the question as it is. Therefore, try to write in standard form. First term is a square term, so 5m square plus 22m is on the right hand side of the equal to sign. Take on left hand side, then minus 22m plus 15 also taking on the left hand side, so change the sign. Plus 15 changes to minus 15. Nothing on the right hand side, that is equal to what? 0. So given equation, given quadratic equation, we are convert into standard form. Now as per the rule, we are trying to factorize it. What is our rule? So first term, that is a 5m square, and the third term, that is a minus 15. Do the multiplication. So 15 multiplied by 5, 15 5s are 75. And plus and minus numbers are there, so our product is what? Minus 75 m square. What is the middle term? Middle term is a minus 22, that is our sum. So product is minus and sum is also minus. So which rule? I think rule number 4. Bigger number is having a minus sign. Plus number multiplied to the minus number, we are getting the product minus. So minus 75 m square is here in this question. And sum is what? Minus 22. So obviously we are getting the two factors and bigger factor is having a minus sign. So start from 1. So 1 multiplied by 75, we are getting the answer 75. 75 ones are 75. So out of 1 and 75, 75 is a bigger number, give the minus sign and make the addition. So 1 minus 75, we are getting the minus 74. This is not our addition. This is not our sum. Our sum is minus 22. Is it right? Now, 75 is not divisible by 2. So leave that number 2. So after 1 is over. So that is not a factor. Now 2, 75 is not divisible by 2. Leave that number 2. Now jump on the next number 3. 75 is divisible by 3. Yes. Try to divide it. So 25 is a question. 25 3s are 75. And out of 3 and 25, obviously 25 is a bigger number. Give the minus sign as per our basic rule. So 3 minus 25, what we are getting? Make the addition. 3 minus 25, answer is minus 22. That is our addition, that is our sum. And 3 multiplied by minus 25, our answer is what? Minus 75 m square. So use the variable, that is the m. So middle term, in next step, in middle term, that is a minus 22m, split into the, as per our factors, 3m minus 25m. See in the next step. So middle term minus 25 splitting into minus 25m plus 3m. Plus 3m minus 25m. You change this order. Minus 25 you write first and then afterward 3m, because in first term is a 5m square, that is a 5. In the table of 5, we are getting the factor 25. 5 5s are 25. So for our simplification, we are taking 25m first and then afterward plus 3m next one. Clear? So we are getting the 4 terms now. Try to find out the common factors. So 5m square means what? Split all these 4 terms. 5m square means, see in the next step, 5 multiplied by m multiplied by m minus 25 means 5 multiplied by 5 and single m is there, plus 3m, 3 is a prime number, so keep it as it is 3m, and 15 is a split into 3 5s are 15. Clear? So we are forming the two group of 2 terms. and we are factorize it. So what is common here? Check in this step after splitting the terms. 5m is a common. 5 is a common. M is also common. So 5m we are right as a common factor. What is remaining in bracket? Check. Single m is present and minus 5 is there. So m minus 5 is a second prime factor. Yes, linear factor. Next two terms, that is a 3 is common. Check here. So plus sign is here. So write down that plus sign. 3 is a common factor. What is remaining in bracket? Check now. Here m is remain and minus sign is there and 5 is there. Clear? So m minus 5 equal to 0. Remember this. I will show these factors properly. Now, so after taking the common factors, m minus 5 is a common factor again. So that we write as a single time into what is remain now? What are the remaining terms? 5m is there. So that we write in second bracket plus 3m. m minus 5 is a common bracket. So that common factor that we write as a one time into what are the remaining terms there? 5m plus 3 equal to 0. As per our rule, if product of two numbers or factors is 0, then at least one of them is 0. So first factor equal to 0 or second factor equal to 0. So what is our first factor? See in this step, m minus 5 compare with 0 or second factor that is 5m plus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, in next step, plus 5 taking on the right hand side. So we are getting m is equal to what? 0 plus 5 means 5. Or second factor also compare with 0. So 5m plus 3 taking on the right hand side, then minus 3. And 5m is 5 multiplied here, shift on the right hand side, then divide to the minus 3. So we are getting the second factor, m is equal to what? Minus 3 upon 5. So finally you write your final answer. Therefore 5 and minus 3 upon 5 are the roots of given quadratic equation. In this way, be careful and try to factorize the given quadratic equation as per the basic rule. What are the rules? So this table is very important. You take the simple numbers and try to find out the answers as per these rules. Next, we are solving few more examples. Now, example number 6. What is the question given here? Check that. 6x minus 2 upon x is equal to 1. So, at the time of writing the answer, write down the given question as it is. 6x minus 2 upon x is equal to 1. So, we remove this upon x. This x is divided here. We don't want x at the denominator. Why? Because this equation we convert into standard form. Therefore, if we remove this x, so what is the step? Multiplying both sides by x. So this x is removed. Check that. So how many terms are here? 3 terms. So each term multiplied by x. So in this step we are writing that x multiplied by first term is 6x minus second term is 2 upon x. So minus x multiplied by 2 upon x, and on the right hand side 1 multiplied by x. And we are writing the reason in bracket, multiplying both sides by x. So in middle term, what is there? X multiplied by 2 upon x. So this x get cancelled. So what is remain? Check now. In next step, x multiplied by 6x, that is a 6x square. In middle term, x cancel, only minus 2 is a remain here. So and is equal to 1 multiplied by x means only x. So right side term x we are taking on the left hand side, and we are trying to write the equation in standard form. So that right side x we are taking on the left hand side, then what happened? That is a change, that is plus x changes to minus x. Therefore, we are convert the given step into the standard form. So in this step, what we are getting checked? 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we are trying to factorize it. As per our basic rule, what is the product required here? So product means first term, that is the 6x square, multiplied by the third term, that is the minus 2. 6x square minus 6x square multiplied by minus 2. So plus, first term is a plus and third term is minus. So our answer is minus. 6 2s are 12. X square remains as it is. So our product is required here what? Minus 12x square. And what is the sum? What is the middle term is here? Check. Minus x. So how many x are there? 1x. Clear? Minus 1x. Single x is there. So we are required the sum minus x. Product is also minus and sum is also minus. So I think fourth rule is applicable as per that previous table. So bigger number is having minus sign, yeah, negative sign. So product is also minus. We are getting the minus and sum is also minus. So we are trying to factorize it. So 12. Start from always 1. 1 multiplied by which number? So we are getting 12. So 101% 12. So 1 multiplied by 12 means what? 12. But we required what? Product minus and sum also minus. So bigger number is having minus sign. So 1 multiplied by minus 12. So obviously we are getting product minus 12. And we are making the addition 1 minus 12. So what is the answer? Minus 11. If we are make the addition of these two numbers. But we require the only minus 1. That is our sum. So this is not the factor. Now 2. 12 is divisible by 2. Yes. 2 6 are 12. Check here. Bigger number is 6. So give the negative sign. So 2 minus 6. Answer is what? Minus 4. That is the addition. 2 multiplied by minus 6. Yes. Answer product is minus 12. But sum is minus 4. So these are also not factors. Now next. 3. Take the number 3. 12 is divisible by 3. Yes. 3 4s are 12. Is it right? So we are getting the product minus 12 and bigger number is a 4. So give the negative sign to the 4. So 3 minus 4. So we are getting the answer minus 1. So apply the, so use the variable x. 3x minus 4x is equal to minus 1x. Minus 1x means write only minus x. And product of these two factors is what? Minus 12x. So we are getting the factors 3x minus 4x. So middle term we are split and trying to write into the 4 terms. So middle term, that is the minus x, splitting into plus 3x minus 4x. So we are getting the 4 terms here. So forming the group of 2 terms. First, second and third, fourth. Therefore, in this step, we are forming the group of 2 terms. Now, split all the terms in a proper manner. 6 means what? 3 2s are 6. Check here. So, 3 2s are 6. Multiply by x square means what? X into x. Plus 3 is a prime, so keep it as it is. Minus 4x. So, 4. What are the factors of 4? 2 2s are 4 and minus 2 remains as it is. Now, take the common factors now. In the first 2 terms. 3 is common, check here, and x, single x is also common. So 3x is a common. What is the remaining bracket? Check that. So 2x plus this 3x is a common. Nothing is there, means what is remain? So plus 1. So 2x plus 1, this is the second factor from the first 2 terms. Now next 2 terms, what is the common? 2 is common and having a minus sign is also there. So minus 2 is common. What is the remaining bracket? So minus sign taking as a common. So if we write the remaining terms in bracket, that are all positive. So 2x is a remain here. Check that 2x plus This minus 2 as a common factor, so nothing is there, remain means 1. So in this, that is equal to 0. Check that. So this bracket is common in this step. Therefore, in next step, what we write? 2x plus 1 is a common factor that we write only one time. So what is remain? 3x minus 2, that is our second factor, equal to 0. If product of two numbers or factor is 0, then what? At least one of them is 0. So both the bracket first factor equal to 0 or second factor is also equal to 0. So plus 1 taking on the right hand side, then we are getting 2x is equal to what? Minus 1. 2 is multiplied, shift on the right hand side, then divide. So x is equal to, we are getting minus 1 upon 2. Or second factor, 3x minus 2 equal to 0. So minus 2 taking on the right hand side, then we are getting 3x is equal to what? 2. So 3x means 3 is multiplied with x. So 3 is shifting on the right hand side, then divide. Therefore we are getting x is equal to what? 2 upon 3. So at the last, what we are writing? So in this way we are getting the two factors. Which are of the two factors? Check. X is equal to minus 1 upon 2 or x is equal to 2 upon 3. So minus 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 3 are the roots of given quadratic equation. All of you understood properly? So don't confuse in plus or minus signs. Next, we are solving few more examples. Now example number 8. This is a special example, the particular example given in the textbook exercise or practice set 2.2. What is this? 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 equal to 0. So answer. In first step, we are write the question as it is. Therefore, now as per the rule, what is the product required? First term and third term multiplied. 3x square multiplied by plus 2. Both the terms having plus sign. So 3x square multiplied by 2. So 3 2s are what? 6x square and having plus sign. So plus 6x square is the product. And what is the sum required? Minus 2 root 6. Root 6 is given here. So 2 times root 6. So we know that. We know the factors of 6 means nothing but root 6 multiplied by root 6. Remember. It is a special type of example. 6 means nothing but root 6 multiplied by root 6. Then answer is 6. And root 6 plus root 6, answer is 2 root 6. Root 6 plus root 6, answer is 2 root 6. But our middle term is a minus 2 root 6. So both the root having negative sign, minus root 6 minus root 6. So addition is minus 2 times root 6 and minus root 6 multiplied by minus root 6, answer is plus 6. Clear? So apply the x variable there. So we are splitting the terms according to these factors. So middle term is splitting as minus root x minus root x. So and forming the group of two terms. Split into simple form. Therefore, check that. I will show it properly. Simplify it. Therefore, this 3 means nothing but write in the form of root 3 into root 3. X square means nothing but x into x. Now, root 6 means nothing but write in the square root. 3 2s are 6. Outside the root, x is there. Minus here. Next, two terms. In two terms, group of two terms. Root 6 means again write in square root. 3 2s are 6 into x plus that 2 remains as it is. Clear all of you? Now, in next step, inside the square root 3 twos are both the numbers in square root, so that we separate the root. See here, in square root 3 multiplied by 2 means root 3 into root 2. We are separating the square root. Same here also. Clear? And then what are the common in first two terms and next two terms? So root 3 is a common. Check. Again I will show it properly. Root 3 is common and x is common. So root 3x is common. What is remain in bracket? Type root 3x minus sign and only root 2 that we write. That is our second factor. In next two terms, what is the common? Check. Only root 2 is a common. And here minus sign, so keep that minus sign here. So minus sign we are taking as a common, that is outside the bracket means. So minus root 2, what is remaining in bracket? So outside the bracket we are taking minus sign as a common. So whatever the remaining terms are there, change the sign. So here what is remain? Root 3x having a minus sign here, so that it changes to plus root 3x, and here plus root 2 is there because minus sign we are taking as a common, so change the sign, minus root 2 equal to 0. So see in the next step. So this bracket is the same that we write only one time, so we are getting one factor. What are the remaining terms that we write in a second bracket? So root 3x minus root 2 that we write as a second factor. So both the factors multiply to each other and product is equal to 0. It means any one factor is 0. So compare with 0. First factor equal to 0 or second factor equal to 0. Therefore, minus root 2 taking on the right hand side, then root 3x is equal to 0 plus root 2 means only square root 2, or same here minus root 2 take on the right hand side, so root 3x is equal to 0 plus root 2 means square root 2. Root 3x means root 3 is multiplied here, shift on the right hand side, then divide. So we are getting the answer x is equal to root 2 divided by square root 3, or same root 3 taking on the right hand side, then divide to square root 2. Therefore x is equal to root 2 divided by root 3. So we are getting the two answers. At the last you write the final answer. Therefore root 2 upon root 3 and root 2 upon root 3 are the roots of given quadratic equation. So this is a special type of example. See how to find out the factors of this quadratic equation. Next. Question number 10. 25m square is equal to 9. So answer, 25m square is equal to 9. So minus 9 taking on the left hand side. Now students, you observe this step. So we are knowing 25m square is a square of 5m and 9 is a square of 3. So we are writing in the next step, 25m square means nothing but 5m whole bracket square minus 9 means nothing but 3 square. So this step is related to this formula, a square minus b square. So what are the factors of a square minus b square? A plus b multiplied by a minus b. That is a standard formula, we know that. So we consider 5m is as a and 3 as a b. So we are getting the two factors. Which one? As per the a plus b means what? 5m plus 3 into a minus b means 5m minus 3. So both the factors is multiplied here and equal to 0 means any one factor is 0. So first bracket is equal to 0 or second bracket means nothing but the factors. Therefore 5m is equal to plus 3 taking on the right hand side, then minus 3, or 5m minus 3 equal to 0. So minus 3 taking on the right hand side, then 5m is equal to what? Plus 3. 5m means 5 multiply, shift on the right hand side. Therefore, m is equal to minus 3 upon 5. Or 5m is equal to 3. So 5 also shift on the right hand side. Therefore, m is equal to what? 3 upon 5. So these are the factors. At the last, we are writing the final answer. What is our final answer? Check. M is equal to minus 3 upon 5, or m is equal to what? 3 upon 5. So minus 3 upon 5 and 3 upon 5 are the roots of given quadratic equation. Last question, number 11. 7m square is equal to 21m. So we are writing the question as it is in first step. Therefore, plus 21m taking on the left hand side. So we are getting the step 7m square minus 21m equal to 0. So we know that 7 and 21, these terms or these numbers are not for a square. So we are not applying the previous formula, that is a square minus b square. So we are splitting into the simple factors. 7 is a prime number, so keep it as it is. M square means m into m minus 21, 7 3s are 21 and single m is as it is equal to 0. So out of these two terms, what are the common terms that we write as a factors? So 7 is a common and one single variable m is common. So 7m is a common factor. What is the remaining bracket? Tell me. M minus 3. Is it right? Yes. 7m, this is the first factor, or m minus 3 is a second factor equal to 0. So any one factor is equal to 0. Therefore, compare with 0. 7m equal to 0 or m minus 3 equal to 0. Therefore, 7 is multiplied here, shift on the right hand side. Therefore, m is equal to 0 divided by 7. So 0 divided by any number, answer is 0. We know this basic thing. And m minus 3 equal to 0. So minus 3 taking on the right hand side. Then 0 plus 3. So 0 plus 3 means 3. So these are the 0 and 3. These are the two factors. At the last we write the final answer. 0 and 3 are the roots of given quadratic equation. In this way, we are find out the answers of quadratic equation, find out the factors of quadratic equation by factorization method. So remaining questions from this practice set 2.2 is for your homework.